Design. Right, so if you're ready for another demonstration, we can hand it back to you.
Yes, I'm
Lovely.
ready. Right, so the window time now. Use this lovely window die, which is so versatile. And I'm going to use it with 5x7 card blank and the little snowy bits as well. So what I want to do to start with is to centralise this, well, around 3 sides, so it's equidistant on 3 sides and a bigger gap at the bottom. So if you run that through your die cutting machine.
Okay.
And then what you end up with is like an aperture, because it cuts all the way around the outside. And then you do get your frame as well.
Oh, lovely.
So that's quite nice to have. Even just use it to cut out an aperture if you like.
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay, and then we've got this lovely glitter card and this lovely sort of snowy sort of effect glitter card. It's lovely. It's almost holographic. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to cut a piece of that, actually to the exact size of my card. So I'm going to trim that all the way round.
Okay.
And then die cut this in the same way, in the same place.
Lovely.
Okay.
Now that particular set, so you get 10 sheets of glitter paper and 5 sheets of snow paper. We're saying paper, is it more card? What sort of weight is it?
It is, yeah, it is very thick actually, yes.
Do you know, I'm going to grab hold of it because, oh,
I can't see a GSM number, but it is nice and sturdy.
Yeah, I would definitely say, I can't, I'm trying to guess the weight. It feels really nice actually. So you got all those colours, look at those. The gold and the platinum, and then the snow is this one here. And as Sue said, it's almost holographic. You can see those other colours coming through there. Particularly like this colour. Isn't that gorgeous? Only $9.99. 10 sheets of the glitter paper, remember, and 5 of the snow.
It's nice having the 2 coloured golds as well.
It is, yeah.
Useful.
We're calling it platinum, but it's more like a champagne colour, I think. It's very pretty.
Okay, so I've got this front panel then, which is my snowy glittery panel. And I've got the window frame as well. Now, because there's nothing to attach the window frame to, because it'll fall all the way through.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, you can either use like a sheet of acetate, or I'm going to actually use vellum. So I've cut a piece of vellum, and I can easily hide that and sandwich it between these 2 layers. So then that gives me my window.
Yes, that nice diffused look.
So I'm going to build this
Actually,
up.
the window would be great for making lanterns. if you construct
cut loads of these frames out, and and put them together. That's a good idea.
Look great with the vellum as well.
Yeah. So I place my vellum in there, and then all the way around the edge, I'm going to add that glitter layer so it hides the vellum, because vellum's quite tricky to stick down because you don't want the glue to show. So this is a good way of hiding it. And this will make a lovely shaker card as well, wouldn't it?
That's true. Yeah, you could easily put some mountain foam around there.
So you can see it looks nice and neat on the back. So I'm not going to use the glitter frame because I want more of a contrast in there. But what I'm going to do is bring back the card blank frame, just to sort of give it a lift, or to create the same layer depth as the glitter card. So this is going to be like just an extra layer. So I'm going to glue that down.
This is another great one where you could use your photographs and have family members peering through the window.
Yes!
They could be peering in or peering out.
Yes, you could. Let's just stick that corner down. And I'm going to die cut the frame again out of a nice red cardstock. So I've got a nice deep red here, and it's textured as well. So I'm going to die cut that. It's just about fits on there. So run that through your machine, and then you get this lovely red frame. So I'm going to attach that.
Red.
Yeah, it's a nice deep classic Christmassy red, isn't it? Not too bright. Classy red.
Yeah.
So let's attach that on top. So now it's just proud a little bit, so it just looks more like the frame's sitting forward a bit more without using the foam pads. That's it.
Lovely.
And then to decorate it, Oh, let's add some snow. So yeah, these are the waste pieces. And I just want to make envelopes out of these.
They're perfect for that.
Aren't they lovely? So I'm going to keep
Definitely.
those. Don't throw those away. And then I'm going to stick on these, the snowy window pieces. I've die cut them twice. You get 4, and they're all slightly different. So you've got here.
Oh, it's that attention to detail, because you would find that, wouldn't you? If the snow had been falling, you'd never get exactly the same sort of mound of snow on the frame.
Yeah, yes, and it is those details. So you've got a fuller one that I'm going to put there, and then I've got the next fullest one. It's probably this piece, because it goes all the way along the bottom of the frame. So that piece in there, and then this slim piece goes on the next one. Oh, it's feeling cold already now, isn't it?
Oh yes, I
Looks
put the
really
heating on last
effective.
night.
And then there's this last piece that you probably put up there, but I'm actually going to put it here because I want it just a bit further up, and then pick another one to go in there. I'll probably pick the same one as that one, I think. So let's go for that.
So it looks like we're looking from the outside in.
That's
this one
right,
then.
yes. Well done, Catherine, that's right. And you can have it the other way as well, obviously. So.
Oh, the lovely set of stamps with the dies for the trees. You could cut out a Christmas tree that's inside the house.
Yes.
I say this quite a lot, but every time I see a window like that, especially when it's got snow in it, I always think of the old-fashioned toy shops.
Yes, yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, if you go somewhere where you've still got those, in fact, my village has got windows like that in some of the shops. Not all of them, but some of them have. We just don't have a toy shop. We need one.
Okay, let's decorate the window, and I'm going to use that lovely Christmassy garland with fir tree branches and holly.
Yeah, this is a lovely set.
It's
this
lovely,
is the one,
isn't it,
where you get the
that.
gems and what else do you get? You get the gems and the stamps. Yeah, the sentiments.
And again, you've got sort of die cut elements that is cut all the way through. So you could tuck things in there, and it gives you the holly shape. It's really lovely. So I've put foam pads on the back of this, and I've cut it from quite a dark.
Oh, that works well, doesn't it?
And it fits perfectly, doesn't it?
That does work well.
Yeah.
You could make a whole frame with that, couldn't you?
You could,
the window
yes.
if you wanted to.
So I'm going to die cut it again out of lighter green because I want to give it some depth. So now I've got this piece, and again I've put this on foam pads just to bring it forward. That's it, and then just sit this lower, higher up. Yes, higher up. So I'm actually going to move this. Take it off again. I want it lower down.
Ah.
Oh, my piece of snow's come out the window. Grab the snow, put it back. Okay, so I want that lower down.
Okay.
That's it, and then this one's going to go higher because I want it to look like a shadow behind it.
That works.
Okay, and then we've got these lovely gems as well, these red rhinestones.
Oh, this is nice because you've got lots of different sizes on one set.
Yeah, so these are a must, I think, to
You've got
create
some really teeny tiny ones as well.
the berries. So I'm going to put a couple of berries. I might put them in groupings. So this is quite a big grouping here, so I might put 3 on there. And look where the holly leaves end. That's it. And you can use the smaller ones as well. Just gives it that little bit of brightness and bling. That's it, and a bit more interest to look at. They're lovely, aren't they? They're really
lovely.
nice. Okay, and then I don't want to stop there because I've got this die here, the triangular card die, with those lovely elements in there. And I just love this. And this one.
Oh yes, the little sprigs.
Yeah, so I've die cut those a few times in slightly darker textured card. And this one, it could be like an upside down mistletoe, I think.
It does look like mistletoe.
Yeah, so these come out like this, and these are in like a sagey card. And I'm just going to add these and create a bit more oomph to this, do a bit of flower arranging. So I'm going to bring it up the side a bit more. I'm just going to glue the bases of these and bring it down here a bit more so that they lift up at the end. So just glue the base.
They're really useful, those little bits.
They are, yes, they're really nice. And then add these mistletoe-y sort of bits as well, just to give it a bit of extra interest. Might put another bit up there. And it allows you to bring in more colour greens as well, different colour greens.
Great way for using all those little scraps as well.
They're lovely, they're
or
so
if you haven't got
pretty.
them, just your ink onto your cardstock. Doesn't matter what colour it is then.
Yes, yeah, you could do, yes. It's just a bit in the hole there. Take that, that's it. Have another one coming down there. I love this, just doing a bit of flower arranging. There. I
They're
might
very
even
handy just to
tuck
cut
that one in there.
A whole host of them out and have them to hand, aren't they, in a little pot, so you've got them to grab whenever you need them.
Yes. Perhaps another one in there. Oh, we're going to have to snip that because the foam pad's there.
Prices on all of these are
There.
incredible. £10.99. We're looking at the pyramid die set at the moment, which we're not actually using at the minute, but take that as an indication as to what you're getting for your money. Actually, Sue used those little elements, didn't she, from the pyramid, but the window, everything we've got on the show is around about the same price. I think that from about £9.99 to about £11.99 for the individual die sets. Even the foxes, where you've got the stamps and the dies, £11.99. Incredible.
So I've got the end of cool frozen winter paper as well, which is just as nice because you get those lovely rich colours on the back and you get a bit of sort of knitting effect as well, textured paper. But I quite like this top one. I think it looks a bit like, could be wallpaper. So
Definitely.
what I've done is I've cut a piece of that out.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it inside just so you see something behind there.
Oh, yes,
And
you
use
can-
it as an
yeah.
insert as well. So what I'm going to do is just attach glue just down one side, just a tiny bit, and then insert it here. So it's like a loose leaf insert,
Sue.
and it gives it a bit more class.
We mentioned the Christmas tree could go inside. Well, what about the armchair?
Yes.
Through the window.
Yes.
You could have the tree first, then the armchair and the cat, and then the foxes come to visit, and perhaps two squirrels kissing the mistletoe.
Use everything. Yes.
That is lovely.
So that's just a window card.
That is absolutely
I
gorgeous.
don't think it needs a caption, but yeah, there you go.
Very nice indeed. And don't forget, you don't...